So I am just sitting here. I've had like a really good day today. And, I just wanted to share that even the simplest things that you do, even if it's in the house, you can do them, in a very peaceful, calming way. Like you can, the other day I went live while I was just straining my bitters. Here, let me move this out a bit. The other day I went live while I was like straining my bitters. It was talking about like the intentionality of doing that, with being cleansed and making sure that, you're just doing good energy. And like along those lines, it's anything that you do. Like even when it comes down to prepping the food that you're eating, just always making sure you're in good vibes and stuff, because that's the energy that you're going to be taking in. So I'm just cutting some fruit for the week, well, however long it lasts. And I don't know, I put on my incense, I put on a little bit of healing vibrational music on YouTube. I cleanse myself with a little bit of Florida water. So yeah, I'm just chilling. And then I figured I'd get on and just talk a little bit if anyone has any questions or anything, and see what's going on. And it's so much cheaper just to buy like the pineapple and cut it yourself. Spend so much money on, it's the labor that goes into it when you buy pre-diced, but it's not even like the laborers get that money, so you're just paying more to a shop for that. So how do you have an ability to heal when it seems your try out worst enemy meet what? How do you have an ability to heal when it seems your try out worst about myself? I'm sorry, I didn't get that. So how's it been watching the show? This week I probably will binge watch it. I stopped watching after episode, I think like 3 maybe. I don't know, maybe I only even saw episode 2, honestly. I don't even know. Because it was super hard. Super, super hard seeing it. Because you know everything that goes into how it makes the show. And like, you kind of, even though sometimes I was like, wow, I don't remember like all of this day, but you realize like how much when context is missing and so much others, it's like it just wasn't good. It wasn't good for me mentally. It wasn't good for me mentally. Sorry, I said that while I was going down. Do I regret applying for this show? No, I don't think I regret applying to it. A lot of other things I regret about it, but not applying. How did I get so tan in Costa Rica? Well, my family's from Venezuela. I got that melatonin in my skin. Melatonin. I can't even talk right now. So I get, as soon as I touch the sun, I get the sun loves me. I love the sun. Papa's son, he's dope. Blesses my skin every time he touches it. Yeah, melanin. Thank you so much. I was like, I am messing up my words right now. I'm like, melatonin. I'm like, no, that's what helps you to sleep. Ay. How do I deal with all the idiots and hate from social media? I think the most important thing you can ever do when anything is happening and you have different emotions and feelings coming up is to definitely feel them. If you try to just block it and act like it's nothing, it's gonna end up festering inside of you and haunt you. So I've cried a lot. I felt it, but then after feeling it and like feeling all this negative energy coming towards me and feeling how that was making me feel inside, I would cry quite often. And then but then after I'd be like, you know what? Like I would just refill myself up with love, like refill up my cup. And, just remind myself that like my loved ones know who I am. And it's a show at the end of the day. And yeah, that's it. The most I can do is try to share these, like be live and just share on my page and just be as much as me as possible so people can actually, I feel like, see the real me more. Cry often, you deserve it. I don't, like, people make fake accounts to stalk me and, like, harass me to, like, be miserable. It's actually super weird. But whatever, to each their own. Lasagna for dinner tonight, Kev. You don't think you were very unfair to your partner. It depends what you mean. Some of the things, like going to Costa Rica for 30 days, it seems like such a very big deal to everyone else. But where Sinjin and I, 30 days didn't feel like anything for us. Of course it sucks, things, you can do things and understand and be okay with things, and at the same time also acknowledge how it's making you feel. So for us, I applied to the school and I applied to Costa Rica while we were still in the visa process, and he got approved in the middle of it. So, we talked and we're like, either you can come now when you're approved, or you can wait till, I come back from Costa Rica. And we just decided that the sooner the better for us. It would just work out a lot better. We didn't want to wait another 2 months to have to see each other, 2 months to start the 90-day process, 2 months longer to start the work permit process. Like, it would just be 2 months of everything else. So, yeah, so that, it wasn't that big of a deal. And I think the thing and I know I'll probably talk more about Costa Rica in general. I'll probably do something later with that. I think the biggest thing was at the very beginning of our relationship, we both knew that we would have to take time apart to either do the things we love, study the things we love, take time for ourselves, anything. So it's another part of our journey. So it sucks, but at the same time, we both accepted it. I just wish everyone else would accept it because it's our relationship. Look at that person. Hey, FUQ, shitty human. Another fake account that's just harassing me. Who do you support for the Democratic candidate for president? Oh, that's I was actually just posting about this. Was on my friend's post who also feels the same as me. We're really, for right now in the primaries, we're really torn between. And this is my incense. You're just all the smoke. Like I said, I really set the vibes for just even cutting pineapple today. It's just how I was feeling, but. I have blocked that. I have blocked that person. Whoever just told me to block them, I've blocked them like 3 times and they keep recreating counts. So I just gave up wasting energy. But, oh shit, now my mind. Oh, Democratic president. That's right. So for the primaries, and primaries is something that happens before the general election next November, so make sure you're registered for the primaries. I'm really torn between Bernie and Elizabeth Sanders. Elizabeth Sanders. Wow, okay, that should be a ticket. I'm torn between Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren. Because I align with both of them really a lot. I align with Bernie Sanders a little bit more on things. But I know at the end of the day, the primaries is supposed to be, you want to vote for who, you're supposed to rally for the most, who you want on that ticket. But at the end of the day, it's not just about who I want. It's, I think, who's going to be best to fight for all people and who will listen to the people more versus corporations and big money donors. You know, Sanders promising not to take any billionaire donations and big corporation donations, even in the general election. Warren opening to that. I don't know. There's so many things. So I'm still confused on the Bernie versus Elizabeth for the primary. So it's something I'll be working on. Yeah, Yang Gang. Yeah, Yang's real. Yang is real. That universal basic income is something I was looking into. Some cities have actually already started implementing universal basic income, and it's been working out for them. But any other quick last question? I'm going to take a look right now. Any other quick last question before I head out? Because I'm done cutting my pineapple, and that's it. Oh, I got my glasses at my eye doctor. Doesn't have like a brand or anything on it. Just says black fade. If you're interested in these glasses, I can send you pictures and like what it says in the inside. I personally actually really don't like them, so I'm happy. It's going to be my eye doctor appointment coming up soon, so I'm going to switch them out. But that was the last question, was the glasses. And I don't know, I'll probably do this more. It'll be like quick little short ones while I'm just doing random stuff. I know it was super quick. Sorry for those who missed it in the beginning. I was just feeling myself and was in a super good mood, so I set up just some music and incense and just cut my pineapple and was just putting a lot of love into it. So I'm going to feel that love later when I'm eating this pineapple throughout the week. And